You watching? This thing on? All right, I think we're ready. All right, we finally got a nice day. I come out here a couple days ago, and when it was like 100 degrees, kind of looked around out at Dad's house, and it was just hot and miserable. So we came back. It's Monday now, back down in the 70s. Much better weather than what it was a couple days ago. And we're gonna put the trail cameras out. Last year we got out here real late because we were so busy that so we didn't have time until like maybe a week or two before gun season started, I think. And then that's when we kind of came out here scouting around. So this year, not as busy, and so we got two major spots where the deer cross onto the property. We're gonna put the trail cameras out today and basically let them go for pretty much the month of September, or till the cards are full or the batteries are dead. And I'll get back out here and I can kind of run through them and see what all's coming through, because we got the one big buck that was back here last year that he came in. I didn't get a good photo of him, but I want to find out if he's still back here, and hopefully I can get better photos this year. Don't know if he's still around or not. Hopefully nobody got him. If they did, it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. You just gotta play the game, and hopefully there's another one that takes his place. Probably once we get back, and once the 3 weeks or so, we'll come back and we'll set up a mock scrape and put one of the trail cameras on that, because that big buck that was back here last year, he was really damn sneaky. Didn't really come out. Like I said, I only got him one time coming in close, and then after that he wouldn't come back in. He knew something was up. So I'm not expecting to get him on the trail cameras. Like I said, he's pretty damn smart. So if I do, that's great. If I don't, like I said, we're gonna throw the mock scrape out there and see if that doesn't draw him in. Maybe get him on camera, and if it doesn't, then like I said, he may not be here at all or not. All right, so here's one of the main crossing points where we're gonna throw up a trail camera and see what we can't capture over the next week or 2 or 3 weeks. This is where, like I said, they cross. You can see it. They cross all through there. They come from that other side, come across the river, and they move out, either heading across the river on the other side because we're down at a point, or they take a left and they move up further back up that way, and then there's another spot for them to cross to get in on the other side of Dad's property that basically we can't get to because we don't have a bridge anywhere going across. So we're gonna set up, I know tons of deer come through here, so we're gonna drop one camera up here, get that set up, and then move on to the next spot. All right, we got the first camera set up. Let me show you. Right there. Tons of deer come through this area. I wish I had more cameras, because they cross at another spot over there on the river by where they come up the ravine. There's lots of deer activity here. So like I said, really I could use about 3 more cameras to help cover this area. But I got 2, so I gotta kinda pick my spots a little bit better. So maybe next year I'll have a few more to toss out here. That way you can see kind of what's coming from all the directions. Now we're gonna head back up this way to the other spot. This is where I sat last year, and I had lots of deer come in. Didn't get any real good photos of any of them because they basically got the drop on me non-stop. Like I said, so it's the no photos wasn't because of bad location or bad. It was all 100% my own fault. Like I said, the big one hung out in that thick stuff all out in front of me. And that's out in front of the camera right now. The best one was he came right in through there, came straight at me. And I was sitting, my blind was back this way, almost straight out. And he came in straight at me, but he was on me so fast that I didn't even have a chance to turn the camera on. So I know that he likes to hang out in this thick stuff back in here. So hopefully I can catch him slipping and maybe get a shot of him coming through here. You know, if you're out here trying to photograph deer, I guess the best way to put it is the principles behind, you know, trying to get good deer photos is a lot like hunting. You got to put in the same kind of work, scouting them out, finding the right locations. It's very, very similar to everything you do for hunting. You know, when you come out in the mornings, you want to get out here while it's dark. Get everything set up before daylight, not move. You know, you want to have camo, because they'll, you know, you're not shooting, at least I'm not shooting out to, you know, 300 yards or nothing like that. It's always 30 to 50 yards basically, you know, because I want to get them up close photos. You know, like I said, I had lots of opportunities last year, but missed majority of them. Like I said, due to my own fault. You can see they come up through here quite a bit. And there was also another one leading back over into that area. That's where he was last year. I'm not expecting to get him on the camera, 'cause he's pretty damn cagey. I'm hoping, you know, when I come out here to do that mock scrape, I'm hoping that gets his attention enough to where so I can get him on camera. This is basically just trying to catch everything else that's crossing into the property. Here's another trail they use pretty frequently. You can see it comes right down through there, and it moves right back into there. So there's multiple locations where they come on and off the property. And then here's the crossing, and they cross over there. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the trail camera on that one, maybe right back there facing this way. And yeah, because then I'll be able to, if they cross either way, I might be able to get them. All right, we got the second camera now covering that area, so we should be pretty much good. Now it's basically we come back in 3 weeks or so. It'll be September, late September, and then yeah, late September. That'll give us time to throw up a mock scrape, and then to also check the cards and see what else we get out of here. Like I said, I don't do this I'm not trying to get magazine cover shots or, you know, nothing like that. This is basically for my own pure enjoyment, just because it's peaceful coming out here, sitting out in the woods for most of the day watching the deer. Like I said, I'll probably never make no money off this, doing this, you know, between the time and cameras and all the other stuff. Like I said, that's not, this is just all for the peacefulness and relaxing on when I don't have sports stuff going on or portraits, none of that stuff. I know I can come out here and spend 4 or 6 hours, whatever, and it's just straight peaceful with deer, turkey, you name it. There are some stellar whitetail photographers out there. One of them is that I follow on Instagram. He does a lot of whitetails, deer, a lot of turkeys, you know. So if you're looking for, I guess, inspiration or whatever, go check him out. It's Lance Kruger. I don't know if he goes by that or if it's Lance Kruger Photography. He's been doing it forever, and I mean, I see his work all the time, and it's just unreal. And like I said, he's a super good one to follow. And there's a few others. If you check him out, then you'll see, you know, because you liked it on Instagram, more will pop up, I'm sure. But he's one of the good ones, and so definitely go check that out. All right, cameras are all set. Should be good to go with that for a little while. I think I'm going to leave them out there for about 3 weeks. That'll give me a real good idea of what's coming in and out of there. Like I said, it's not going to catch everything, and I'm not expecting it to catch the big buck if he's still back here. But it'll give me a good idea anyways. And we can kind of go from there. Kind of looked at it, and probably going to put the blind up in the same spot. Because despite me blowing basically every opportunity I had to photograph good deer out there, where it was still a very good spot with lots of does, various sizes bucks coming through. So it's looking like there's going to be that. It's looking like that's going to be the same spot. Clear. We'll probably come out here September when we come out here, maybe clear out some of the thin little brush sprouts that's shooting up, so they're not in the way for taking pictures. But I mean, I've been coming back here for 5-6 years now, and it's always full of deer, turkeys, all that stuff. I mean, you know, so it's always been a good spot. It's just you have to be there at the, you know, right spot at the right time, which sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. But it's still one of the most relaxing activities for, you know, what I do. Besides, like I said, sports, motocross, that's all good fun. I enjoy it. I love it. But sitting out in the woods all day, you know, relaxing, hoping deer come in, like I said, that's never a bad day either. So hopefully we'll see how it goes. All right, well, hope you like this video. Like, subscribe. We got more to come. Later. It might be a complete waste of time. I don't have a clue. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Whatever. Definitely a solid win.